Thank you, students. I had a wonderful time presenting today.
Okay, class, we have one more presentation today. Mrs. Ramin. Hi, Mom. Hello. Hi, I am Ramin Khan, and I am 28 years old. I am the mother of one of the students in this classroom. I am a physician assistant, which many of you first graders may not know about. You may know about doctors or nurses. Physician assistants treat patients, and we assist surgeons or doctors. So why would I choose to become a physician assistant instead of a doctor? In my culture and family, women are usually encouraged to either be an engineer or a doctor. As a kid, I knew I didn't want to be an engineer, and thankfully, I did have an interest in becoming a doctor. I was once a first grader like you students, and I know that most of you probably have some dream career that you want to do. In my experience, you will most likely change which job you want to have every few years. I've gone through multiple dream careers. I wanted to be a surgeon because everybody on my dad's side is a surgeon. I also thought it would be interesting to be a surgeon. There are many other careers in the medical field that I wanted to be a part of, but as I grew older, I didn't feel passionate about being a surgeon or a doctor or anything related to that career anymore. However, as a child, I liked reading my mom's medical textbooks, and I would understand them, and I found it easy to memorize them. I also did well in classes related to health, and I wasn't really good at math or English, so I knew that one day I would probably end up in a career related to healthcare. My purpose statement is to make an impact in healthcare by providing the patients the proper care through teamwork. Why did I mention teamwork? According to the signature themes test in my new student experience class, I'm futuristic and I like to motivate patients about the future as well as colleagues. I'm also deliberative, meaning I'm careful and assess situations before making a decision. This is very useful to my career because everything I do as a physician assistant requires motivating patients about the future and being careful. As a physician assistant, it is important for us to listen to other surgeons and other workers while also giving them advice to make sure patients get the best treatment. This makes sense because according to my interest inventory report, I prefer social environments where I can work with others to solve problems. Finally, my values are achievement and relationships. As a physician assistant, I feel accomplished when I do my work and have good relationships with physicians, nurses, and patients. Since I like social environments and value relationships and like accomplishing tasks, this means I would do best in an environment like a clinic or a hospital. And this supports my purpose statement of wanting to give patients the best care while also working with others. However, I have personal goals as well. I want to maintain a balanced life, and my personal goals are to have a happy family, to travel, to have fun, and to spend time with others on holidays. A part of my career goal was to have a job as soon as possible, and by becoming a physician assistant, I get to spend less time in medical school and more time with my family, but also get to have a job similar to being a doctor. After graduating from Timber Creek High School, I could finally move on to college. Although I was accepted into all 5 schools that I applied to in Florida, Valencia was much cheaper, and I knew I would get better grades if I started off in a community college. With the help of my new student experience class, where we researched the best career for us in an assignment, I used the Ferguson database, and I found out that I was suitable as a physician assistant. I took the prerequisite courses for the preclinical track, which is meant to lead into health sciences at UCF. Valencia resources such as the Library Answer Center helped me in English class, the Career Center helped me in figuring out my career and academic pathway, Direct Connect was useful in making sure that I transferred to UCF, the Learning Center tutored me, and the Advising Center helped me so many times when I was struggling to pick out my classes. I earned my AA degree in General Studies in 2025 from Valencia. Couldn't have done this without the resources or the college success skills that I learned in new student experience, such as mind mapping, muscle reading, time management, memory, Cornell notes, test taking strategies, and strategies to deal with anxiety before tests. Through Direct Connect, I got a bachelor's in health sciences at UCF in 2027 and graduated. I took the necessary prerequisite courses to get into the UF PA school with a 3.8 GPA. Valencia cost me $6,183.6, but Bright Futures covered it, making it pretty much free except for the fees. UCF was $17,000 total, and the University of Florida was $54,000 total. However, I got financial aid, which helped cover it. I finished 2 years of the program at UF, and during my second year, I was required to train in rural areas and had to complete the master's capstone project. I earned certifications by passing the Physician Assistant National Certifying Exam, and I finally graduated. I was hired at the University of Florida Health Shands Children's Hospital as a neurosurgery physician assistant, and I still work there today. My salary at first was $110,000, but now I earn $200,000. My surgeon lets me and other physician assistants do most of the procedure during surgery. One task I get to do is drill through the cranium. However, we are always supervised because that is one of the rules of being a physician assistant. As a physician assistant, we don't have the responsibility of being in charge of everything, which makes things easier, but this also means we don't get much independence, so I had to earn it. A career like mine requires patience, carefulness, and listening skills. Thank you, students, for letting me present today. You guys are very respectful for first graders. I hope I inspired you to become a physician assistant. I chose this career because I wanted a balanced life. I wanted to do personal things with my family, but also do a career that I really wanted to do. And I hope that in the future you guys make sure that you pick a career where you get to fulfill all of your goals, whether it's personal or career goals. And thank you for letting me present.